Hello everyone, my name is Jasmine and welcome back to another Feel Good Planty video. Today I am sitting in front of my IKEA greenhouse and I am so excited to finally show you what's going on in there. And if you haven't watched my IKEA greenhouse video, I definitely recommend that you check that out. It was a really fun video and I'm really proud of it. So I'm gonna plug it up above in case you wanted to check that out. All right, so today's video is gonna be very casual. I'm just gonna give you a mini IKEA greenhouse tour and show you what I've got going on in there, how I've styled the plants, as well as some watering that I have to do for some of the plants in there. So it's gonna be a very casual video and I hope you enjoy it. Okay, so this is the first shelf and I have a grow light above. I organize the lights in a way where I'm alternating the top light and then some vertical strip lights just to add some dimension to the greenhouse. I want it to look really bright, and so those vertical strip lights definitely add a lot of light. Okay, so this is the first shelf and I set it up to where it looks very jungly. I've got some taller plants and an air plant in that corner. I'm just gonna get a little bit closer so you can see which plants I've got. Right here I have a little baby melanochrysum and I got this one recently. It's a little wet stick and you can see that it's growing a new leaf. I'm definitely gonna have to be patient with this one. I knew that it's gonna take a while, but that's okay because the results are gonna be very satisfying to watch. And then right here, I have some cuttings, some neon pothos and black pagoda lipstick. These are taking their time to root, but that is a-okay because they look really nice here on this top shelf. Behind it is my heartleaf fern. I got this one from Rainforest Flora. If you haven't been to Rainforest Flora, it's in Los Angeles and I actually made a video about it, so check it out. If you haven't watched it, I'll plug it up above. I love how tropical and jungly the leaves are. I've never seen this plant before, and when I saw it at Rainforest Flora, I had to get it. Above is an air plant that I recently scored at a plant swap. Super cool. Perfect in that corner, and I have it clipped with like a little binder clip to the foundation of the shelf, and yeah, it fits perfectly right there. And then over here I have one of my new favorites. This one is a recent purchase and it's my philodendron painted lady. Look at how gorgeous that mosaic splash of color is. So pretty, and this is a pretty large plant and I love just the pop of color that it adds to this shelf. Super gorgeous. And there's some new growth coming in there, so super excited about that. Right here next to my painted lady is a philodendron Prince of Orange. This one was quite small when I got it and it is growing and growing, so very excited for that. And then right here, I keep hitting it on accident, but it is my Magnificum Gloriosum, I think. This one was a seedling and it's growing, as you can see. Very excited to watch this plant get larger. You can probably tell I'm really into small plants right now, and it's really satisfying to watch little plants grow. This is my first seedling. I got it with the melanochrysum, and I cannot wait to see this plant grow. It's gonna look so great in this greenhouse. And down on the second shelf, I have some syngonium. I completely forgot what kind of syngonium this is, but I will find out and put it on the screen. I got this one from a plant trade this weekend, as well as the string of hearts right next to it. It's quite a lot of string of hearts. We're gonna see how it goes with the string of hearts. I have not had great success with string of hearts in the past, but we're just gonna experiment and see what happens. And then another variegated string of hearts right here. This one also was from the plant swap. We're gonna see because I still have not mastered the art of string of hearts. Over here in the corner is my philodendron micans. So beautiful. This one actually had a few spider mites, but I isolated it and did some intensive insecticidal treatment before I put it in here. I check on it daily just to make sure that there's nothing. See, look, I'm like freaking out. That is just a piece of sphagnum. Yeah, so I check on my plants regularly, especially the ones that have had pests in the past, because I don't want that, and I definitely don't want it in my IKEA greenhouse. Over here is my Tradescantia. This one is the Zebrina. This one has grown so much. If you are not aware, Tradescantias are one of the most fast growing plants. And yeah, this one was honestly one single cutting and it grew this much. I cut it back actually, and I planted it all around just to make it a fuller, bushier plant. And it's going very well if you ask me. Gotta love the Tradescantia. Right here I have my hygrometer. So the humidity is a little low right now because I need to refill my humidifier, but I will be doing that shortly. Down here is my humidifier, which I will be refilling, like I said. And this is my Rhaphidophora tetrasperma cutting. We've got a new leaf right here. Look at her, gorgeous. This is a really successful propagation. I really, really love her. And I'm actually gonna give her to my friend when she's a little bit more established. And then over here is my beautiful philodendron Florida Ghost. So happy to finally have one of these. It looks so cool in my IKEA greenhouse, so unique, such a beauty, captures the attention of the greenhouse for sure when you walk by. And the most exciting part is, where is it? Oh, there she is. Look at that. You see that? That is a new leaf coming in. It's white. At first I thought it was a root. I was like, why is this not putting out new leaves? But I totally forgot that Florida Ghost leaves come in as white and then they turn this really nice green once they've matured. But yeah, so excited. I got this cutting off of Facebook and I'm so happy that I did. And then right here is my philodendron Atabapoense. I got it at the same time as the Florida Ghost. It was a free cutting. She gave it to me as a gift. So sweet. But yeah, so there's this little leaf and then this matured leaf. But then I just noticed today, look at that. That is a new leaf coming in. Look at that. A new baby leaf coming in. I'm so happy. This plant actually is a pretty fast grower in my opinion, because that wasn't there last week. So very happy with this one. Okay, and on the bottom shelf I have quite a few different plants right here. I've got my philodendron Prince of Orange. I got this one from the plant swap as well, and unfortunately I was a little too aggressive when I was spraying it down with insecticidal soap and I ripped the leaf off. Super bummed about that, but she still is a beauty. Right here I've got a carnivorous plant, and I actually need to fill up the water because this plant likes to stay hydrated. And honestly, I really think she did something for the gnat problem that I was having recently. I basically don't have gnats anymore, and that's because I placed this plant near the plants that were having gnat problems, and honestly, like, she put in the work. And then over here I have a Dieffenbachia. This one was a rehab plant, and she doesn't really look like a Dieffenbachia anymore, but she's still shooting out new growth. I recently transferred her into pumice. I'm doing this as an experiment because I have a lot of pumice, and I saw Benji Plant's video where you can use pumice as a growing medium, kind of like how you do with leca. And so far so good. That is a new growth coming in right there. And I actually checked on the roots earlier, and yeah, there's new roots coming in. So far so good. Back here I have another Rhaphidophora tetrasperma propagation, and this one is in leca. I got the free leca from the plant swap, so I decided to just try it out. Honestly, I've always been really intimidated by leca, but I thought, hey, it's free. May as well try to see what happens. Plus, this propagation had already rotted once in water and in soil, so I thought, hey, what really do I have to lose? I only put it in leca last week, so we will see how it goes. And then over here in the corner, I have a neon philodendron. Is it lemon lime? think it's the same thing, yeah. I actually cut a little bit off of it to propagate in water so I can stick it back in here and make it a much more full plant. But yeah, she's doing really well. I actually have this humidity tray right here just to add some humidity to the bottom shelf, because the humidifier is on the second shelf and it gives really good humidity on this shelf as well as the top one. You can see how gunky this shelf is. I really need to get a streak-free cleaning solution because this is not cute. But that is for a different day. Today we're just gonna be watering a few of these plants that need some water. So let's get into that. Okay everybody, thank you so much for watching. I had a lot of fun. I hope you liked the way that I set up my IKEA greenhouse. I've had a lot of fun with this project. It was a really fun planty project, and I would definitely recommend, if you're considering getting an IKEA greenhouse but you don't want to pay a lot of money, I definitely recommend that you do the DETOLF cabinet. It is far cheaper than the Milspo, and I have more information if you'd like in my IKEA greenhouse setup video. If you have a DETOLF greenhouse cabinet like me, please leave a comment down below. I'd love to check out your planty setup. If you watched this video to the end and you really like it, please give me a thumbs up. It really helps my channel grow and I'd really appreciate it. So that's all I have for today's video, but I will see you again on the next one. Bye!